Bell to Bell promotion.
Tonight, Kalvin Strange and Dave Dyer, Classic Corpse, defend their unified tag team championships in an open challenge. We also bring you women's wrestling action when Nat Castle goes one-on-one with Big Juicy from Ring Wars 2. Plus, the air guitar wizard Troy Stevens returns to take on the debuting Australian Alan Compass in singles competition. And it starts now.
Main event wrestling, bell to bell, never know what's next. Bell to bell, the crowd is electric. Bell to bell, hear 'em screaming, yeah, when they ring that bell. Welcome to the land of the champion. Opportunities here, but you ain't handed them. Gotta earn your spot, gotta take your chance. Time to show the world when you face the champ. Any style of grabs, we got the best around. Flying off the top and get stretched on the ground. Packed in the building, line stretched around to witness greatness. The time is now. We got action, grapple, main events of what's happening. We got traction, all the matches. Our main events, that's what's
happening. Your opening contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bell Unplugged. I am your guest commentator tonight, Chris Rex. And right now we have Troy Stevens in the ring. Shortly I will be joined by the voice of main event wrestling, the voice of Maine wrestling, Ethan Scott. Introducing first to my right, from Farmington, Connecticut, weighing in at 175 pounds, the air guitar wizard, Troy Stevens. His opponent to my left, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, the Crocodile King, Alan Compass. Coming all the way from Australia to Franklin, Maine tonight on Unplugged, Troy Stevens, no stranger to Bell Unplugged. Alan Compass making his debut tonight. Ref Mo Tardy checking Troy Stevens. And I will now be joined by the voice of Maine. The voice of Maine wrestling himself, Ethan Scott. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good now that I realized I needed to turn the microphone on before I start talking. Really need to reevaluate my commentating career.
Well, this is our first match tonight on Unplugged. And Ethan, we have Alan Compass coming all the way from Australia to take on Troy Stevens.
The Crocodile King versus the air guitar wizard. Now, the show titled Old School. Didn't know we were going to get medieval here with wizards and kings.
Wizards and kings and anything else you can imagine.
Alan Compass flying here all the way from Sydney, Australia to be right here in Franklin, Maine. Definitely a long flight, but he still has the energy to put on a competitive match. But is that energy enough to put away Troy Stevens?
And the air guitar wizard now showing some of that wrestling prowess, that technical ability. Compass, no stranger to it either.
Beautiful chaining from both competitors. They have an answer for each other. Alan Compass sure really does like to call Troy Stevens a pervert.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. Definitely some off-color commentary from the wrestlers tonight. That headlock takeover now, wrenching it in.
Wearing down the Crocodile King. Compass fighting back. Big shot to the kidneys.
Another
Followed
one.
by another pulling on the hair of Troy Stevens. That was enough. Troy Stevens with the wherewithal to get that shoulder tackle in.
Too early, Ethan, too early.
Not enough.
And now Compass taking his time outside the ring, recouping.
Got to think of a game plan here. Because it seems like they're pretty evenly matched in this contest.
I was
so
going to
far.
say, you know, when you talk about a wrestling match, this is a match.
It's absolutely whatever one comes up with, something his opponent has the answer in the reversal to. They're on an even playing field right now. Compass has to focus. He can't let his frustrations get to him.
Collar and elbow tie up, going for the arm wringer. Oh, go behind. Looks like he's trying to set him up for a German. Oh, reversal by the air guitar wizard.
Troy Stevens reaching around the leg, able to get the go behind. But Alan Compass to do the same.
Looked like he went for a kidney shot there.
Compass fighting back.
Off the ropes. Oh!
Stevens not falling for the oldest trick in the book.
A shades of some kind of shades of gold dust there.
Absolutely. Troy Stevens bashing Alan Compass's head.
And the crowd loves it, Ethan.
They are firmly behind the air guitar wizard. And you got to think, Troy's got to be having some fun in there.
Oh, definitely. But Troy Stevens is a one-man party. He's a one-man rock band. And it's exactly reasons like that. There you go. That's why they call him the air guitar wizard. Hand on the ropes. That is good ring positioning. Good ring awareness by Compass.
Referee Mo Tardy on the ball here.
I do like Mo Tardy's get up here tonight.
Definitely very
Hitting
old
with
school.
speed.
Very WCW.
Yes. On Saturday night?
Oh, big chop by Stevens to Compass. Compass attempting to fight back, but to no avail.
Oh, we got a reversal here.
So they're singing about the ropes. Oh! Beautiful trip maneuver there. Oh, God. Vicious close.
Power behind that clothesline. And now Compass mocking his opponent.
We were saying earlier in this match that Troy Stevens has had an answer for everything that Alan Compass has thrown at him. He didn't have an answer for that, and that was his downfall. Compass now pulling out all these dirty tricks.
We're getting to that heat of the match where both men are going to give it their all. They're going to try anything they can to win this match.
The disrespect with that single foot pin. Oh! That was a two-handed shot.
I felt that all the way over here.
Often you see that, but I feel like that came out of a place of frustration from Compass.
Oh, you could see it in Compass's face. He's very frustrated. He traveled all the way here from Australia. He's not trying to go home.
Compass, looking for a corner splash. Stevens able to move out of the way. Big overhand chop of his own.
There we go. Chops for chops here tonight.
Jawbreaker.
Nice jawbreaker on the knee.
Sending him to the outside. honestly probably the best place for Compass to be right now. If he's able to get away, he's able to think of a game plan. Oh! And I guess that game plan is using the ropes to its advantage.
Well, if you notice, she's working that neck a lot more in the last couple minutes.
God. Oh!
Again, targeting the neck and the back of Troy Stevens.
Beautiful roll there, throwing all of his body weight onto such a sensitive location.
It looks like Troy Stevens.
Crocodile roll. God, going for the crocodile roll here.
Can we say that's a native moveset for this man?
Vicious suplex.
Is that enough to put Troy away? No,
No.
just a 2 count.
Alan Compass now wearing down Troy Stevens. Trying to just crush the life and the air out of this man.
They take the air out of his lungs, crush his spirits, defeat him mentally, and he may have the advantage in this match.
But Franklin Maine cheering on the air guitar wizard. He's fighting back.
Another
jawbreaker. Enough to break them up. Both off the rope. Stuck in the line. Oh!
Double crossbody. Wow.
Good God. Great minds think alike.
But that seems to have taken both men out here. Who will be the first man to get to their feet?
Both men a little worse for wear right now after that double cross body.
We're up to a 4 count now.
Which one will be up first?
Some could say we're halfway there, living on a prayer.
Both men fighting up. Troy
Both men are up.
Stevens. The first to his feet. At that, he's got the advantage. Clothesline and another clothesline.
Firing up here in front of the Franklin crowd. A big splash in the corner.
Big body splash. You're in the center of the ring.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it, Ethan.
1, 2. No. Alan Compass.
I was sure that was the end of the match right there.
Kick out at 2. Troy's going to have to pull something out of his songbook here. Oh,
I know what that's setting up for. We've seen that plenty of times.
tuning up the air guitar. Hit Alan Compass.
The crowd
Get out
not
of the
clapping
way,
along.
or will he fall? The Troy Stevens, catching the super kick, going for a
Flip
rip
forward.
cord.
Oh, no. Oh, he's not finishing there.
Beautiful ripcord spear.
I think this is a mistake on Alan Compass's part. He's giving him time to breathe now. He could have had the win right there. What's he
Could
setting
have
up
gone
for?
for that pin, but he wants to send a message. I don't even know what to call that.
I have never seen anything like that. Two.
It was
And a huge kick out.
It was impressive, but it
Whoa.
was not enough. Going for that pin again. Compass cannot believe
Oh, here we
that
go.
was not enough.
He's getting furious now. He wants to put this to bed.
Oh God,
Tuning up the band.
mocking his opponent.
This could be a mistake here.
Oh, missed it with that Mafia kick. Over a clothesline and a miss. And we got up. Thunderbomb.
Oh,
Hit down at 2. What an opening match here. These
how
two,
much?
These two are just throwing everything they got at each
I was
other.
just about to say, how much more can they throw at each other, Ethan?
Troy Stevens tuning up the band one more time. Looking for that super kick. That sweet spot.
There we go. He hit it. Cover it. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Troy Stevens is the winner of our first match on this week's episode of Bell to Bell Unplugged.
We would like to thank the Franklin Veterans Club for supporting Main Event Wrestling. The Franklin Veterans Club has proudly been serving local veterans in our community since 1979. The Franklin Veterans Club has been the home of Main Event Wrestling for the last 5 years, and we look forward to continue bringing professional wrestling to the Franklin Veterans Club in 2025. If you would like more information on the Franklin Veterans Club or its upcoming events, please visit franklinveteransclub.com or call 207-565-2977.
This is MEW Heavyweight Champion Jason Maverick, and you're watching Bell to Bell Unplugged.
Up next, Nat Castle, representing MEW, takes on Let's Wrestle's Big Juicy from Ring Wars 2.
Folks, the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, representing Maine Event Wrestling, hailing from the Bessboro, Brooklyn, New York. She is a recipe to greatness, the seasoning to success, the Latina Spice, Nat Castle. Her opponent to my right, representing Let's Wrestle, from the juice bar near you, Big Juicy.
We're off to the races here. I think I'm being joined by referee Eric Greenleaf on the call. Big Juicy going head-to-head with Natty Castle. I was wrong about that. I've actually got Ethan Scott, Slick, Green, Mean, Sex Machine. Big Juicy head-to-head here with Natty Castle, and this one's going to be interesting, man. Main Event Wrestling Women's Champion Natty Castle and Big Juicy, who's been looking for an opportunity like this. And man, Palmyra is feeling the juice. The juice is loose, Ethan.
Juice, spice, and some nice action we are about to see. Gonna be so nice, says Big Juicy. And what a big way to make a return to Maine Wrestling for Big Juicy, taking on the current Main Event Wrestling Women's Champion and one half of the Intergender Tag Team Champions, alongside Eric Johnson.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. I'm not trying to diminish her accomplishments. Of course, one of the standout wrestlers for Main Event Wrestling this year, representing the brand proudly tonight. And you got to believe Big Juicy, if she could pull off a win here this evening in Palmyra Ring Wars 2, that's got to put her in some title contention. We might be sipping juice, but maybe soon we'll be sipping some gold.
Absolutely, a big win could definitely put her in the title contention scene here. Big Juicy, big running knee, taking out Nat Castle. Would that be it? No.
Just a 2 count there from trusty Toby Nelson. Juicy trying to command this thing early. Oh, Nat Castle answers with a forearm right to the jaw. Juicy reversing the whip. A lot of quick action here early on. And the feeling out process is over, Ethan. Cover. Holy, a 2 hell of a slam right there from Big Juicy.
Big slam, but not enough to put away Nat Castle. Nat Castle, who has made her mark all over the state of Maine, wrestling for, of course, MEW, but making her debut in the state of Maine with Let's Wrestle. Nat Castle now. Oh, come on now. Pulling Juicy in to a false sense of security, driving her face first in that turnbuckle. Oh, and a boot to the mush. This is the viciousness that Nat Castle really needs to display here. She's going to get a big one over on Big Juicy.
Yeah, she got a toot about her. I mean, we've seen her battles with Jesse Nolan. Of course, we've seen her teaming up with Eric Johnson, but we're seeing her more and more as a solo entity starting to take over. And now this is one of the first times it's really an away game for Natty Castle. They are Juicy fanatics here tonight in Palmyra.
This is absolutely juicy country here, and Nat Castle's been showing that she is a force to be reckoned with, winning that MEW Women's Championship against Michelle Maria, and in such a hard-hitting bout. Good God, they were throwing everything at each other, and Nat Castle walked away with the victory. She can hold her own with the best of them.
I was going to say, I really think that shows a lot about how much in the tank she really has. She can do things that you may not expect, and Nat Castle has risen to the top because of it. And now, restricting the airway at Juicy, she's got her tied up. But listen to the place, man. They're electric here. Penobscot Poorhouse, Somerset Poorhouse. Members of both in the house. Coming loose. Juicy. Backslide into the cover. Only 2 Nat Castle with the momentum. And the boot right there. Oh my goodness. Big Juicy opened up and Nat Castle slams the door. Big kick right there.
Vicious series of kicks to the face of Big Juicy and a German suplex to follow. Just throwing her across the ring. Go for that cover. 1, 2. Not enough to put her away. Nat Castle getting a bit frustrated here with Truthful Toby.
The old true blue Toby Nelson calling her right down the pipe right now. Just a 2 count. Juicy in a bad position. Nat Castle squaring her up, running in. Oh! Right into the point of the elbow. And you talk about pivotal points of the match. Kick to the face. Juice down the gullet. Here we go. Bam! Swinging for the fences. Juicy is wound up.
Big Polish hammers to Nat Castle. Charges in the corner. Crushing her between herself and the turnbuckle. Big Juicy got her up. Spine buster. Could this be it? Sadly, no. Only a 2.
Nicely done right there with the spine buster, and this is really the time that you got to keep it on. You got to lock in right now if you're Big Juicy and take this one home. Oh, Nat Castle breaking the grip. Right to the midsection. That'll take the wind out of you, and that will too. Swinging her down to the mat, into the cover, 2, and not just yet. Toby Nelson says 2 only, and that's how it's going to be, partner.
Nat Castle. Just with each kick out its head, Nat gets more and more frustrated. Oh, what's going on here? Go for the juice. That's Juicy's juice.
I haven't been in Maine all my life, but I know that you don't take someone's drink. You just don't do that, especially here in the poorhouse. And now she's going for her own buzzball. What the hell is going to happen here? She's got something in the corner, in her hands. Oh!
The spice that Nat Castle was about to use it backfired. Big full Nelson bomb by Juicy. Go for that pin. 1, 2, 3. We have a winner.
Big Juicy, congratulations on your victory this evening. It's been quite some time since we've seen you in the great state of Maine, and what a way to make a return. How are you feeling right now?
I am overcome with joy. I missed Maine, and I really want to shout out, let's wrestle, baby!
Folks, once again, your winner, Big Juicy!
Up next, it's our Bell to Bell Unplugged main event.
What does the shirt say?
Pro wrestlers' biggest donors, because everybody jacked my shit.
Main Event Wrestling is proudly sponsored by Edward Brothers Supermarkets, Acadia Sunset Cabins, Luxury Picnics Acadia, and Frost Farm Town Hill. It's our Bell to Bell Unplugged main event. Classic Corpse hosts an open challenge for their Unified Tag Team Championships. Who will take their shot? Let's take you to the action.
The following contest is the Classic Core Open Challenge match, and it is for the MEW Tag Team Championship.
And we are about to start our next match tonight on Bell to Bell Unplugged. And this will be the open challenge for Classic Corps MEW Tag Team Championship. Who will answer the challenge? We're about to find out in just a few moments. And there they are, Dave Dyer, Kalvin Strange, Classic Corp, the current reigning and defending MEW Tag Team Champions. Recently, they have not only claimed the MEW Tag Team Championships, but also the Let's Wrestle Tag Team Championships, unifying both belts. They are the Unified Tag Team Champions, Kalvin Strange, Dave Dyer, Classic Corps. I wonder who's going to step up and answer this challenge tonight. Now we await their opponents. Who answered the challenge tonight? Will we see new tag team champions tonight? As you can hear, the fans here in Franklin, Maine are not happy with Classic Corps. They do not, quite frankly, they do not like the Classic Corps. And wait, we're hearing that music. That's J.P. O'Reilly and Alan Bano. J.P. O'Reilly and Alan Bano have answered the open challenge. Who would have thought? This crowd is going crazy. This crowd is going wild. Could we potentially see new tag team champions tonight on Unplugged? J.P. O'Reilly, a fan favorite here in Franklin. Alan Bano making his MEW debut.
Introducing first the challengers, currently in the ring from Fairfield, Maine and Las Vegas, Nevada, respectively, at a total combined weight of 600 pounds, J.P. O'Reilly and Alan Bano. Introducing next the champions from the Sanctum of Classic Style at a total combined weight of 417 pounds, the Belfast Bulldog Dave Dyer. Classic Kalvin Strange, they are your reigning, defending Maine Event Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Classic Corps.
And thank you, Ethan Scott, for those fabulous in-ring introductions for this match. As I said before, this could be a historic episode of Bell to Bell Unplugged. We could have new tag team champions tonight, ending the long reign of Classic Corps. And the match has just started. The bell has rang, and I am now joined by Ethan Scott.
Classic Corps has issued an open challenge to any tag team in main event wrestling. It seems like they may have bitten off a bit more than they can chew as they take on J.P. O'Reilly and Alan Bano. Two very, very large men that are looking to add some gold around their waist.
Well, I'm quite familiar with J.P. O'Reilly. I'm not too familiar with Alan Bano, but nonetheless, tonight, as I was saying before you came on with me, could be a historic night on Bell to Bell Unplugged if we do get new tag team champions.
Absolutely, the debuting Alan Bano starting things off with the Belfast Bulldog Dave Dyer. And if Alan can pull up the win tonight, what a way to start your time here in MEW.
Yeah. Coming in hot with a championship victory. There's only one way to go from there to the top.
Bano and Dyer starting off with the Kalvin corner elbow tie-up. Dyer with the headlock. I'm very familiar with Dave Dyer and Kalvin Strange. These two have been a tag team for quite some time. Kalvin and Dave We're hunting down the Let's Wrestle Tag Team Champions.
Yes.
In Let's Wrestle before the pandemic hit, but sadly, because of that, these two were not able to compete for those titles. Dave Dyer has been keeping busy all those years while Kalvin has been away, aligning himself with Eric Johnson, with Coach Beavis. But now the Classic Core have been reunited in recent months.
Yes. And not only have they been reunited, as I was saying earlier, they are the unified tag team champions. They won the Let's Wrestle Tag Team Championships back in February, unifying them with the MEW Tag Team Championship.
They're the undisputed Maine Tag Team Champions.
All right, the crowd wants JP.
The crowd does want JP. They love the Hardcore Maniac, and the Hardcore Maniac just loves to. They loves to fight with Dave Dyer here, but Dyer.
It looks like Kalvin Strange does not want to step into the hardcore icon here.
No, he does not. Kalvin Strange is a classic wrestler. He is studied up in Canada with the great Lance Storm. He has no time for JP's hardcore shenanigans, his weaponry. In his mind, and in his eyes, buffoonery.
Yeah.
Strange showed a bit of that classic style here, just going all over JP, bringing him down. With the side headlock.
Let me tell you something, all right? Even though JP may be a hardcore, quote-unquote hardcore wrestler, doesn't mean he doesn't have the skills technically in that ring.
Absolutely. JP, I've known him for many, many years. I saw him when he first started his training with Eric Johnson. And he, as much as he loves to just throw metal and barbed wire around, he can go in there with the best of them.
And we're going to see a little bit of that tonight. And in there with Kalvin Strange stretching. Kalvin Strange stretching JP O'Reilly now.
Putting a lot of tension on that arm and shoulder. Almost a cattle mutilation.
Of sorts, yeah.
Oh, but working over that arm of JP.
What the hell are you going to do about it?
I don't think you should be talking to JP that way.
Kalvin Strange. Oh, God. Well, you know what they say, talk ish, get hit.
Yeah.
And that was a big hit. JP O'Reilly.
Mess around and find out.
Good God. I think Kalvin's a little confused.
Yeah,
not
his
Dave
partner.
Dyer. JP getting him up. Big old scoop slam to the classic one.
If Kalvin Strange was smart, we'd go right over there to try and tag Dave Dyer right now.
JP's got some squishy in mind.
He got that look in his eye. Ethan, you know what's coming next.
He's looking for that cannonball.
There we go.
That's a whole lot of JP.
Oh!
Corner. Kalvin Strange.
There's no way he survives that.
That might have just taken the life right out of him.
Oh, somehow.
Kalvin
kicks out.
That was a 2 count, says referee Eric Greenlee. JP tagging Alan Bano.
We got some double team action.
Bano's turn to have a little bit of fun with Kalvin Strange. Both the big men got him up. Oh, God. Stalling vertical suplex. Beautiful.
Thunderous.
Bano going for that cover.
Just a 2 count for Bano.
Smart maneuver by JP and Bano, letting the blood rush to their opponent's head, making him a little bit even more dazed, as if, Kalvin probably already wasn't to begin with.
Well, they are doing the smart thing by taking the smaller man and kind of cornering him and keeping him in the ring.
Absolutely. Dividing that ring in half, wearing down Kalvin Strange.
Let's roll the dice, he says.
Oh, beautiful roll into a body splash, back roll. Clotheslining him into the corner.
Getting fired up now. This crowd is loving them some Alan Bano.
Bano, despite his size, very athletic, as we can see. Oh,
Chop block.
cut off at the knee from Kalvin Strange.
I have to say I don't like Kalvin Strange, but that was a smart strategy.
Absolutely, it's exactly what he needed. He saw a target and went right for it.
Now he's going to
Over
continue
the leg
in the leg.
of Bano. We just saw how quick and athletic Bano is. Going after his leg right now is the best counter to that.
I think it's detrimental to the rest of this match if they can keep working that leg. Oh, biting him. I don't think that's legal there.
You know,
Greenleafs need to get him off of there.
Dave Dyer's, ever since the reunion of him and Kalvin Strange, Dyer's gotten a little bit more vicious. And in all those years without his mentor of sorts has just angered him. And now that he's got Kalvin in his corner, he feels unstoppable. He's got a tag team title around his waist. He unified the MEW and Let's Wrestle Tag Team Championship.
I've definitely noticed a change in Dave Dyer. It's kind of a little fire under him.
Absolutely.
Another 2 count from Kalvin Strange.
Bulldog's got some aggression, and he's definitely learned that from Kalvin Strange. Kalvin tying up the legs of Bano. Going for a surfboard-esque maneuver. He's got the arm, working over that arm and shoulder. He's just dissecting this man.
Well, like you said earlier, Ethan, Kalvin Strange did train with Lance Storm. So some of these holds are holds that these guys may not have ever seen before.
Lance Storm, one of the great technicians in professional wrestling. ECW alumni, former WWE superstar. Storm has tangoed with the best of them. And that well of knowledge, Kalvin Strange has drinking.
They get the big man over with a double suplex.
They did. Very impressive from the classic corner.
Look at that, back on the leg of Alan Bano.
Back on that weak knee and a single leg grab here. And then, with the leg drops to the back of the head, a bit of insult to injury. Eric Greenleaf's got to get some control in here. He can't just let classic core run rough shot on them as Dave Dyer knocks down the Hardcore Maniac. Another tag to Kalvin Strange. These two keeping each other fresh.
Love them or hate them, Classic Corps has proven that they are the top, if not one of the top tag teams in the state of Maine.
Absolutely.
Look at just picking him apart now, picking him apart.
So referee is just trying to get JP to go back in his corner. His back is turned to the Classic Corps as they just decimate the knee of Alan Bano.
Rep asked him if he wants to give it up. I don't think Alan Bano is a man that says, I quit or I give up.
Absolutely not. He has got honor and dignity. He does not say no. He does not say quit.
He does, however, need to make this tag. Kalvin Strange turning his back, giving him a breather.
Tagging in Dave Dyer, the powerhouse of the Classic Core. Alan Bano shuts in the midsection in a jawbreaker.
You see
And clothesline.
that knee, it's going out on him. You see it.
Definitely favoring that left
Oh.
leg. But enough strength in both legs to get Dave Dyer down with that slam. But that might have taken out a lot in Alan Bano here.
He didn't have enough to make that cover. Bano went down just as hard as JP O'Reilly did.
Bano's got to get to JP, and Dyer's got to get to Kalvin.
Oh, and look at this, Kalvin trying to bait JP in here.
Kalvin is a very
I think this is a mistake. I think this is a mistake here. Oh, they're brawling all over the arena now.
JP, look at a charge right through him. Oh, God.
JP they're locking JP. They're locking JP outside of the building. They are locked.
Devious maneuvers from the Classic Core. It's what Kalvin was thinking this whole time. I do not like his tactics, but that was smart.
It works. It works, Ethan.
If you cannot bring down JP, you gotta lock him out.
And that's exactly it looks like it's starting to rain out there. The door is locked, and his opponent is locked inside that ring with the tag team champion.
As we're filming this right now, it's still March. It's still cold.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
He's out there in a sleeveless shirt and tights.
It's supposed to snow in 2 days.
Bano showing some fight.
Oh,
Oh, and both men down again.
Bano and Dyer knocking each other to the mat. Dyer's got to get to Kalvin, and Bano, sadly, his partner is not in his corner. Bano.
This is not looking good for the Challengers.
He is in no man's land right now.
Literally, there is no man in
There's
that
no
corner.
man in that half of the ring. But JP, oh! JP!
Wait, JP made it back in! JP made it back in!
Bano!
There we go. Did he make it?
Dance.
Did he make it in enough time?
The
here?
hardcore maniac. And he
There
does.
we go.
Kalvin Eagle. JP is just going to.
All I'm going to say is Kalvin Strange, he's in a bad position now. He just knocked JP out of the building, and now he's feeling the wrath of JP O'Reilly.
Beautiful single leg drop kick.
On Slash.
God, that is like a 300+ pound set.
New champion. Oh, I thought we had new champions there.
We almost had new tag team champions. Good Lord. Can I just go back to the single leg drop kick? Good God, that was good.
That was amazing.
That was beautiful. He was like floating in midair.
Beautiful. From a man the size of JP. Oh.
He go for a pile driver. Alan
In the
Bano.
corner. Alan Bano just got tossed off his corner by Dave Dyer.
Dave Dyer pulling Bano off his respective corner.
Did you see that? Did you just see that? That is definitely a low blow, but the ref's back was turned.
Kalvin Strange taking advantage of the opportunity. Now the classic core. Total elimination.
2, 3, and still your MEW Tag Team Champions, the Classic Corp.
Main Event Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Kalvin Strange, Dave Dyer, the Classic Corp.
They may have taken some underhanded tactics to win this match, but nonetheless, still your reigning, defending, unified Maine State Tag Team Champions here in MEW. I am Chris Rex. I have been your guest commentator for tonight's episode of Unplugged.
Oh, Dave. Remember when we won these MEW tag team titles and they said it was a fluke? That's right. And then, do you remember what we did after that, Dave? I'll tell you what we did, boss. We went to Let's Wrestle. We won their tag team champions. And we unified it. We're the unified tag team champions. That's right. Unified. That means we're the best goddamn tag team champions in the state of Maine. Bar none. It's like they keep lining them up and we keep knocking them down. So I say we keep the train rolling. I say we keep this celebration going, Dave. I'm talking all-you-can-eat buffet tonight, baby. All-you-can-eat buffet! We celebrate as tag team champions, unified tag team champions. Because you know what, Dave? There's, I think, only two things true, really. Two things true in life and in tag team wrestling in Maine. One is that the Classic Core always wins the gold, and every match is an instant classic. Instant classic, that's right, boss! Oh my god, I can't believe it. Tag team champions? Yeah. We put on instant classics. And now, all you can eat buffet! Let's go! All you can eat buffet, let's go!